Hi Cancer, welcome to Get Life 333 Tarot. My name is Jackie. Thanks so much for joining me. This is going to be what your partner is thinking, and this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so this is to just give you some perspective on where your partner may be at right now, mentally and emotionally, specifically with your relationship. I'm only going to mention career if it's indicated that it's getting in the way of your relationship or impacting your relationship somehow. Remember, these are general messages, so please take what resonates and throw out the rest, okay? Okay, your partner is not communicating with you right now, and however your relationship was prior to this particular time period is over. There's been a death to it, and your partner is feeling extremely introspective right now. This is the, being alone, not lonely card, which is the Hermit. So they're really thinking about everything that you guys have gone through, and they're really trying to not only understand themselves better, but they're trying to understand you and the situation. But I don't get that there's any communication right now with you guys. And moving forward here, there's no movement forward in a very, in a very practical sense from your partner at all. It's just not at all. I mean, they have all this will to do that, but they feel like happiness right now is not possible for you guys. So obviously, either you're coming out of a time period of extreme conflict and you guys are on a break right now, which, of course, then the world would be reversed, right? It's the possibility of attainment is there, but you guys are just not communicating, right? And they're hiding something from you, though, Cancer. They are hiding. They're hiding some sort of emotion, something they're feeling, something that they're not being forthcoming with, And this is really weighing on their ability to feel confident in the situation, okay? They're really not having a good feeling about you guys moving forward right now, okay? Like there's no progress moving forward. Okay. Yeah, I get the feeling like you guys are, if you are talking, it's very like limited and day-to-day stuff, but you're not really addressing the larger issue of what's been going on with you guys. So, yeah, and they're confused. They're trying to decide between two things, but they're very confused. Their thoughts are confused. On the one hand, they want things to work out with you, right? It's just the duality of the Lover's card. On the one hand, they love you, they want this to work out, but on the other hand, they're remembering everything that you guys have been through, and they're wondering if there's a way of even making it through it, But then we have the High Priestess right next to the Justice, which, listen, means that they are at least looking in their mind and really trying to get in touch with themselves for an answer about how to actually move this forward in a fair and just way. Not in a way where they're going to have to sell their soul to save the relationship, because that is what they're thinking, right? This is what this is indicating. They need to have whatever resolution you guys are going to end up coming to, and I feel like there is one at some point. It needs to be fair and just for the both of you, because right now they will not have it any other way. This indicates them for some reverse that they're feeling a little, I'm going to say closed-minded, but maybe even self-protective right now. Yeah, because they want to move forward and they feel like they have the resources to do it, or at least the passion to do it, right? Absolutely, but they're waiting to see what ends up happening. They're in this absolute state of waiting, because right now the movement forward is only going to be possible if they wait this through, if they work the hermit mode, and they try to figure out a resolution that's really good for the both of you. Not just for them and not just for you, but they're not feeling very optimistic about it right now. And this could be that they're struggling through their own low vibrational energy right now. Either they're not feeling good about themselves because they were dishonest with you, because there is this holding back with this Knights of Cups in reverse. So it could be a holding back of, are they cheating on you? Are they spending too much money? Have they had a change of heart? and they don't view you the same, but they're not willing to fully let it go. And, there are so many different things that the devil could represent. It could represent cheating. Again, it could represent any sort of addiction at all, right? But here we have this temperance card with this idea of, being centered. This is very important to your partner right now, is this idea of feeling centered, of being able to bring this to the relationship, right? Where there's purpose. It seems like your partner's not feeling like there's a lot of purpose for them in this relationship right now. Yeah, and they just want this star card, right? They want direction, they want clarity, they want hope, but right now they're just feeling this conflict and confusion and this stress, and with this 8 in reverse, it's this inability to envision moving forward with you. So I'm really getting a very confused vibe. Yeah, King of Swords is in reverse. They're confused in their mind. They're confused about what to do with what you guys have been through, but they know what would work moving forward. Yeah. And they're not confused about how they feel, but they just feel like, for some reason, I don't know if this is going to make sense to anyone, but like they're boxed into this situation. They don't know how to really ultimately end it. They don't feel like they have choice, that they're being forced to stick around and figure something out, and they're just not sure how to handle it. Yeah. Okay. So we have this 8 of Cups in reverse, which indicates, not feeling on track with the relationship, not feeling that motivated to start anything new with you or revisit anything new with you to rebuild this right now. Right now, it just seems like they really just want to leave and just take some space and see what happens with the passage of time, to let time pass. Because there is confusion here, and the way your relationship was is no longer the way it is. That's done. But it's the Death card, it's not the Tower card. So the Death card, just means, again, that it's just done the way it is. I'm going to tell you why I say that in particular. If you look at this card, you notice here, there's a lot of water here, by the way, because I'm dealing with another water sign. You see the Pope? So the Pope never dies, right? I mean, the person who represents the Pope dies, but the position of the Pope doesn't. This is a spirit that continues on and on. The position of the Pope always is. But the person who serves as the Pope will pass away, but then someone new will be placed in that position again. So that's something I think is pretty helpful when you're looking at the Death card, is that it doesn't mean complete annihilation. It just means a death of how it was. And usually when there's a death, Cancer, of the way it was, it means that it was toxic for both of you. And this ultimately ends up being a good thing. And for what it's worth, for whoever this resonates with, I love that your partner is really not being hasty in this at all. And it's very easy for a Cancer to be wooed over, quite easily by their emotions within a situation. And so my advice to you, if this is resonating with you, is just give your partner the little bit of space that they need and encourage conversation, and just understand that they're not telling you everything right now. So just keep your eyes open and really encourage communication, healthy communication if you can. Try not to make it too argumentative or confrontational, because I feel like this person will go into shutdown mode if you do that, and that's going to end up being counterproductive, right, for everyone involved. Okay, so Cancer, that's what I have for you, for what your partner is thinking through the end of the month. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye.